What's up, YouTube? Oh, man, never get sick of doing that. Love the king, Chris Sane. You already know what it is. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trades, where we give technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Let's get into the video. Today, we're going to be giving you guys an update on ticker symbol VYNE, VYNE Therapeutics Incorporated. This is a stock that I actually love a lot. I feel very good about what's going on here, and I had a great talk today with Ahmed over at Your Pop. Great YouTube channel. I'd recommend checking him out. I did have a live stream with him today if you'd like to see that video, but he gave some really interesting perspectives on VYNE Therapeutics that really made me realize how actually incredible this company is. So we're going to look at the fundamentals of the company, right? Why invest in them? Why are they worth looking into? We're going to look at some recent news catalysts, some recent news articles that could influence the stock price that you should pay attention to, right? We're going to do this on the 1 month as well as the 1 day, 1 minute chart to give you both a macroscopic and microscopic perspective of the price action. I've got a couple different indicators pulled up. The RSI, which is the relative strength index. Anything over 70 is overbought. Anything under 30 is oversold. The 200 EMA and the 15-day MA. The 200 EMA is the exponential moving average, which is a price action based valuation trend line over a 200-day moving period. And then the 15-day MA is the moving average, or the SMA, which is the same thing depending on your brokerage account, the simple moving average, which is a price action based valuation trend line over a 15-day moving period. I have used both of these to give you an idea of both the macroscopic and microscopic price action so we get an idea of potential breakouts that are upcoming for a stock, and that is why I've got them pulled up here. I do use the most bare bone essentials that are necessary on a chart, right? You can use a million different indicators, but these are what I think are the most essential in order to be able to read other than just reading candles, right? And that is what I've got pulled up here. So we're going to drop a Fibonacci retracement, get an idea of what the best possible entry point is for this. If you're looking at a swing trade, if you're looking at a midterm investment or a long-term investment, right? We're going to get you everything you need to know here for the video. So let's just dive right into it. So what is the why? Why should you care about this company? What do they do? So let's just take a quick read. VYNE Therapeutics Incorporated is a biopharmaceutical company. The company is focused on the development and commercialization of serlopitant for the treatment of pruritus associated with dermatological conditions, such as atopic dermatitis, psoriasis, and prurigo nodularis. The company is focused on developing and commercializing a variety of solutions using its molecule stabilizing technology, MST. The company has a commercial stage product, AMZEEQ, and several late-stage product candidates. It is also evaluating the use of serlopitant for the treatment of refractory chronic cough. The company serlopitant is a small molecule, highly selective NK1R antagonist. It is developing serlopitant as a once daily oral tablet therapy. That is huge. A once daily oral tablet therapy for skin conditions. I don't think I've ever seen that. Most skin conditions, right, are must apply on the skin sort of things, right? So if this is a true statement, that is a big game changer because depending on different people's skin, right, there can be extreme irritation. I know if you've got really bad acne or dermatitis, right, applying any sort of pressure, even touching your face, touching your skin can really cause some issues. So that's very interesting. We're going to pull up the website here in a second, but just looking at their financials, right? They don't have any gross profit available to us, but in 2019, they had $0 of revenue. That is a little bit concerning, right? And this may be a big reason why we see it as a penny stock right now. Typically, when you invest into a company, especially a penny stock, you know as a penny stock that you're not investing in the previous growth, you're investing in the potential for growth, which is what makes it risky. All penny stocks are risky. There's nothing guaranteed about it. All you can do is make calculated decisions and think to yourself, based on the current market, how will these guys compare? Based on the current chart setup, how does this compare to other chart setups, right? And right now we've got a pretty good chart setup on VYNE, which is why I'm pretty excited about this. Compared to other, dermatological companies, I don't think I've ever seen a once daily oral tablet therapy. That's incredible. That is an untapped market. And if they can really capitalize on that, my friends, that could be huge. So I'm going to pull up their website here really quick and just show you their pipeline. I want to show you their overall products that they do have available at this given moment. They've got the AMZEEQ, which did just get FDA approved, which is probably why we saw a pretty nice little run up in price action here, on this day, which would have been about the 1st of February. So coming back here to the overall numbers, we got Zilshi, which is minocycline topical foam, 1.5%, also FDA approved. And then we have the FCD 105 foam. And this is in phase 2 right now. It got checked for phase 2, so we're waiting on phase 3 and FDA approval. Now, if we just check this out, what is FCD 105? 3% minocycline and 0.3% adipoline combination foam formulation being investigated for the treatment of moderate to severe acne vulgaris in patients 12 years of age and older. This is what acne vulgaris looks like. pretty rough on the skin. It's the most common skin condition in the United States, affecting up to 50 million Americans annually, 10 million of whom have moderate to severe disease. And the FCD 105 is a mid-stage development of a topical minocycline adipoline fixed dose combination. So their overall development milestones include 3-week and 3-month dermal toxicity complete. They've got the positive phase 2 study top line results reported in Q2 of 2020, and their phase 3 program starts 1H 2021. So that is a good sign, my friends. I think this has a lot of potential. If they can really capitalize on that, that's a niche market where they could capitalize on a pretty decent amount of money. One thing I want to point out here, I did pull this up. This was on Market Insiders, posted on February 6th, which is today. And if we look at VYNE, a beneficial owner recently indirectly acquired around 4.22 million VYNE Therapeutics shares at $2.37 a piece. That totaled about $10 million and boosted the owner's stake to over 27.09 million shares. The stock closed most recently at $2.75 per share after popping 39% for the week. So they purchased 4.22 million shares at $2.37 a piece. Guys, right now the stock is trading at $2.70. So that's a pretty big deal. I think that is going to be, you really want to pay attention where institutional money is going, right? Big money does not put money into stocks, especially penny stocks, that they don't think has potential for growth. So when a company puts in over $10 million into a company, that acts as a reassurance to me. When we've got this nice chart set up, that acts as a reassurance to me. When you look at a company that already has, right, FDA approval on a couple of different products, right, Amzeeq and Zilshi, that gives confirmation to me right now. So they know what they're doing. They've already got 2 FDA approvals, right? They got to go through the preclinicals, phase 1, 2, and 3, the FDA approval. It is a long process, my friends. So they know what they're doing. They're going through the process, and I find it highly believable and probable we see FCD 105 foam come to the next 2 stages of phase 3 and FDA approval. And they're anticipating FPI phase 3 trials, like I said, at 1H 2021. So how the charts are set up right now looks absolutely beautiful. I'm going to walk you through it really quick. We were on a nice upward ascending level of support, did break through this with a pretty wide range red candle bar, right? So when you break down a ascending level of support with a wide range candle bar like this, that is typically what you're looking for to signify that we broke the chart, right? Not a small candle wick like this. Like if you see a small candle dip down, you know, it's an art, not an exact science, but this is a hard break. So we broke out of that and retested another level of support, sitting around right around here at about $2.70. Now, I want to show you guys what a retracement of the stock is going to look like really quick to show you a sign of strength or weakness in the charts. And if we draw it from the base of the run-up to the peak of the run-up, you can see that the stock retraced actually not even to 50%, which shows extreme strength in a stock, right? Anything above 50% for a retracement on a run is very good. That shows a lot of strong buying pressure. That shows that there's a lot of weak selling pressure. And that shows that this is probably a pretty safe entry point into the stock. Currently trading at 44 on the RSI. So it is being a little bit oversold, right? Means it's slightly undervalued. And you always want to buy stocks when they're undervalued, not when they're overvalued, right? Investors are probably the only people on the planet that will buy a stock when it is overvalued and sell a stock when it is buy a stock overvalued and sell it when it's undervalued, right? So don't want to do that. You don't want to do that whatsoever. One other thing that I'm noticing right now, we got the George W, which is a double bottom, typically a good bullish reversal sign. So that is something that I always like looking for. And we do have it right here. 1 bottom, 2 bottoms. Absolutely beautiful. That is looking filthy as it gets. And as it sits right now, we're actually still setting higher lows and higher highs. So as you can see right now, stair stepping, still setting those higher lows, still moving in a nice clean upward channel. And if we do continue to respect this ascending level of support right here, my friends, what would a good entry point look like? Well, it follows something like this. I can see it going one of 2 ways. Either A, we continue to ride on this ascending level of support, and a good entry point at market open would be about $2.70. Or B, and this isn't really a big difference whatsoever, as you break it, and you've got a really strong level of support sitting right around here at about $2.68. Either of those entry points, guys, is going to treat you extremely well. Either as a swing trader or as a mid to long-term investor, I don't see any issue whatsoever with getting in at about $2.68. And if you do see a dip below that, oh man, you should be jumping up and down for joy, because that is a huge opportunity to buy, because the next level is $2.54, and that is going to really crush down on the RSI. That is going to be extremely oversold. We're just sitting at 44, and if it drops down to $2.54, that is easily going to be below 30, and you are likely to see a lot of investors and traders scoop that up and eat it up, because that is not what this stock is worth, and I don't think that is what it's going to be worth for very much longer. So that would be a good entry point. I think most realistic is somewhere between 268 and 270 as the best entry point into the stock. We are extremely bullish right now. We've got the 15 MA trading over the 200 EMA right now, which is a good sign of bullish running, right? That means this is in bullish territory. It looks absolutely beautiful. Volume is down a little bit the last couple days here, right? We did see the most run when we had the FDA approval of the AMZEEQ, which is always something you're paying attention to. Any company that gets FDA approval, you see all the memes, you know how it goes. But this is a good company, and we do know down the road that they are expecting FDA approval and phase 3 trial approval on another drug, which is the FCD 105 foam, which would treat, as we mentioned earlier, this condition, acne vulgaris. So that is what we're looking at right now on the 1 month chart. Just to double back on what I said, 268 to 270 does look like a pretty safe entry point. I find it very unlikely that we break beneath that, but if we do, 254 is the next level of support. I would double it down on your position if you ended up buying in that 268 range, because guys, I'm telling you, you hold this for 2 weeks, you're going to see a return on your investment. I feel very, very confident in saying that, just based on the price action we've got and the fundamentals of the company. That is what the 1 month chart looks like. Going to come over here to the 1 day, 1 minute for any last minute confirmations. Little bit barcode-ish, right? We do have some barcoding, which is typically traders coming into the stock and scalping. Scalping meaning that they're basically just trading the stock in an algorithmic way to, well, not necessarily, but in this case, that's what causes the barcoding is, trading it penny by penny in order to scalp the stock for very small profits with a large amount of shares. So that's typically what causes this kind of price action, right? And that's why it seems a little bit ugly. But nonetheless, we are still stair-stepping higher lows and higher highs. We did end up setting off pretty well here. We did come down, but we got the George W, the double bottom. Finished off with the 15 MA crossing over the 200 EMA at the end of the day, which is bullish confirmation. So we've got double confirmation that this stock ended in bullish territory. Looking pretty good. That is what I have for the video today on VYNE. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Lastly, I have an affiliate link in the description box down below for Webull. Webull is a brokerage platform you're watching me use right now on my desktop. This is version 4. It's great because you get 4 a.m. pre-market trading. Use my link, you get 4 free stocks with a $100 deposit. I receive a free stock. Great way to support the channel. If you're not interested, my friends, that's totally fine. I'm just glad to have you here as a part of the community and the Guerrilla Gang here at Trades Trades. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.